All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm the priest Ainwa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyam La, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. Double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today, and also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, shalom. And in this lesson, I want to touch on how no matter how much these unbelievers, these scoffers, come against the men of the Lord, the prophecies of Yahweh Shai Shai are going to continue to come forth, right? Because the Lord says that his word does not go out void. So if Yahweh Shai says something is going to happen, it's going to happen. And now we're in that time to where all of these, scoffers and these people that have been coming up against us, beginning with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone on down, now they're starting to see the things that we've been saying are coming to pass, are getting ready to come to pass. Now you have some that admit it, but you have a lot that still are in denial, right? But that's okay, because as a matter of fact, what is that? Romans, the 3rd chapter and the 3rd verse, it says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Shai without effect?" So just because they don't believe, does that mean that the Lord is not going to come through with his prophecies just because of the non-believers? Well, verse 4 says, Yahweh forbid. So no, just because these scoffers don't believe, or these unbelievers, they don't believe that the prophecies are going to come to pass. They don't believe in the things that we're teaching are true. Just because they don't believe, guess what? That just means they're going to be caught off guard. They're going to be caught by surprise when Yahweh Shai brings these prophecies to pass, man. You see? It says, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written. So everybody, all these scoffers and these non-believers, they're going to be confounded. Okay? Yahweh Shai is going to be proven to be true. And the men that the Lord set up to teach his word are going to be proven to be true. Right? That thou mightest be justified in thy sayings. So the prophets are going to be justified in the things that we're saying. Lord willing, I'm a prophet of Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, I'm of the elect. Right? So the prophets of Yahweh Shai, the things that we're teaching and saying, the breakdowns that we're bringing out, the prophecies that we're bringing out, we're going to be justified as time moves on. We're going to be justified when these things actually happen, when they come to pass, right? It says, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You see? So we go to Ezekiel. Let's go to Ezekiel 12 and 21. And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? And that's the mindset of 2/3 Jake, man. You 2/3 Israelites. You 2/3 so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's y'all mindset. They have a mindset of unbelief, right? They have a mindset of, oh, I got to see it to believe it. Well, guess what? They're going to see it. And then that's when they're going to know that Yahweh Shai is faithful and true, that the men that the Lord set up have been right all along, man. And we're seeing it, right? You got all these things that's happening, right? The Lord is setting up and bringing plagues to this place like he did in ancient Egypt. When you go to 2nd Esdras 15, right, and 11, it says, but I will bring them. Let's see if I want to. Yeah, I'll start right at 11. I want to get to the points. 2nd Esdras 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. You see? Now, it says as before. So obviously this is talking about a future Egypt. Now, if you think about the plagues of ancient Egypt, you can go into and see the plagues that took place in ancient Egypt. Right? As a matter of fact, let's do that. Right? Let's look at Let's look at all of the plagues of Egypt, right? So it says, what were the 10 plagues of Egypt in order, right? It says water turning to blood, and that in certain instances in certain areas that has happened over here in the U.S. and in other parts of the of the world, right? But pretty much turning the water into poison. Now, recently you just had all of these train derailments that have been taking place that have been releasing chemicals into the atmosphere, into the and it's gotten into the water. So the water is becoming poisonous. You see, it says frogs, lice, flies, livestock, pestilence. Right, you got a killing of livestock because you got Kill Gates, right? He's been buying up all of the farmlands and killing the cattle, right? Going to you got these pretty much these Monsanto hitmen pretty much going around poisoning crops and killing cattle, right? It says and also they're planning on using drones to shoot down livestock, man, saying that they're the problem of climate change, saying that they're producing too much carbon output. As brothers say, they saying that these cattle have been farting and burping too much and shitting too much, which is madness. Okay, but that's their mind. That's the agenda that they're going to push. But ultimately, what I'm saying is all of these are the plagues the Lord is setting up to bring back to this future Egypt, which is America, Babylon the Great. It says pestilence, right? Boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and the killing of the firstborn. So all of these are coming back to this future Egypt, which is America, Babylon the Great. 2nd Esdras 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Because the Lord is going to pretty much, not even pretty much, he's going to completely and totally annihilate Babylon the Great with 200 million nuclear warheads when they touch down and rain down upon this place. And it's going to be utterly destroyed, man. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. So the Lord is getting ready to bring all of this to pass. So all of you non-believers, they're going to be confounded, right? Ezekiel 12 and 22, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease. So all of that shit talking, all of the unbelief, the Lord is going to shut the mouths of these scoffers and these unbelievers, man. It says, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. You see, and because as time moves closer and closer to the day of the Lord, and closer and closer to Jacob's trouble, right? You're going to see things tightening up, right? We already see instances of inflation with food prices, gas prices being risen up, rent is going up, and but the rent is going up, bills are going up, but the jobs that you have, the pay increase is not going up. They're actually trying to produce layoffs and cut your money down in half. You're getting taxed more, right? So the Lord is putting a squeeze on this place. You see, you also got Esau, which really is the Lord, but the Lord is using Esau to orchestrate a famine. They're sending food shortages everywhere. Okay, the air quality is bullshit. They're talking about these rolling blackouts. It could be a possible EMP attack. But we just read that when he said the darkness, that's one of the plagues of ancient Egypt, man. So the Lord is going to bring that back. Okay, so the Lord is putting a squeeze on this place, man, because these are the prophecies that's coming to pass. The plagues, okay, the plagues of ancient Egypt are coming to this future Egypt. So all of you non-believers, man, soon you're going to be confounded. And guess what? For you guys that's saying that the MOTB is not the RFID microchip, Guess what? That's mainstream. And that's becoming more and more evident. They're talking about doing away with cash, with money. They're talking about cashless societies because ultimately they want to put a chip into you, which that's the MOTB, right? So all of these things are going to be made manifest, man. World War III. Right now we're seeing the rumors and rumors of wars. That's going to take place. You see? So the Lord is about to confound and shut the mouths of you scoffers and you non-believers, man. Ezekiel 12:24. For there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord Yahweh. I will speak, and the word of the Lord, Salakia. I think I skipped, I had some scriptures written down. That's all right. Ezekiel 12:25. For I am the Lord Yahweh. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. You see, because the Lord is faithful and true, right? So the things that the Lord is speaking through his men, guess what? They're going to come to pass. Okay, it shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word of Salakia, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord power. It says in your days, right now in the end of Esau's rulership, the end times, man. Okay, in these days. That's why the world has so many people on the planet Earth right now, man, because this is the time of that great judgment. Okay, that the scriptures have been speaking about. You see? This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. So yeah, the Lord had an appointed time for all of these things to take place. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie. And we're at the end of Esau's rulership. And now these visions, these prophecies are speaking and not lying. Though it tarry, wait for it. Yeah, it was a period of time, right? It was a process. It seemed like it was taking forever. It says, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You got to be patient, right? So now it's not tarrying anymore. Now you're seeing these prophecies gearing up to come to pass, man. Okay. We go back to Ezekiel 12:26. And the word of the Lord Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Right? Therefore, say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. So the Lord, the words of the Lord is not being prolonged anymore. They're happening. These prophecies are happening. Okay. The true prophets are back, man. The true prophets are back here on the scene. You know, the crazy guys that you see on the highways and byways that y'all like to laugh at and scoff at and mock, you know, talk shit about. Those are the prophets of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And guess what? All of the things that we've been saying, now you're about to see that we've been telling the truth the whole time, man. And I'm speaking about the true prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, chiefly here at Great Millstone, and the like-minded brothers that follow the same true doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Now everybody's about to see the things that we've been saying. We've been true. We've been right the whole time. It says, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Call Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right? So now we're about to see it. And we're about to see that great destruction and that great deliverance. The great destruction of Babylon, the whore, right? America, and the great deliverance of the elect. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. Until next time, I want to say shalom.